Ready? 3, 2, 1. That was good. That was really good.
See, when I do it just to fuck with him. But you actually got it at the right time.
Unlike Gary,
good.
you did your research.
So welcome to Longboats and Luchadors. This is our second time we've had a guest on the show. So Chance Tar,
Eddie Arroyo. Oh, are you just in? Okay.
Nope. No.
Okay. All right.
We'll do it again.
Okay. It's not
Welcome
genuine
back
now. Now it's not genuine. We pride ourselves on being genuine. Now it's not genuine.
We can go back and do it again. It's really not that big a deal.
3, 2.
No, not that way. Not that far back.
Rewind.
Do we need to start over?
No.
Okay.
No, we're good. We're
Okay.
just gonna welcome to Longboats and Luchadors. Chance Tar,
Eddie Arroyo.
and Eric. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
For making it fun and enjoyable. This
That's
first 30
what-
seconds.
I do. What would this
Yeah.
podcast be if it wasn't?
Now you know how I felt the last time we had guests on, because I had to keep doing this.
I just got to do this like the whole time.
Yeah, make sure you.
That's right. Yeah,
Remember, all right?
Cup.
Gotta cup the cord, hold the phone, cut the cord, hold the phone. Yep. I appreciate you actually cupping the cord and grabbing the foam on that one.
Yeah, I'm here to support.
Yeah. So second time,
Saw. Like
second
a
time
jock
having
strap over
a guest on the. So welcome to the place that you probably don't remember a lot of the times, right? The Red Mexican.
Where are we?
Yep. It's like I said.
there. I think of all the people that have visited the Red Mexican, you're probably the one that remembers leaving the least.
I don't know, Tyler Little.
That's true.
Tyler Little, love you, bud. That going away speech, I'll remember that one.
Going away
There's a
speech.
lot of,
I didn't tell you about that one.
No.
Where he came over with Sam, and we played. I think we played tall boy roulette that time, where we had like six or seven tall boys in brown bags, and then we just all right in whatever order you go pick a tall boy, you have to drink that.
Brown bags.
So you couldn't see what it was.
It's like a roulette.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Oh, sorry. I was not.
Are the headphones
You started-
working?
You started talking. I just stopped listening.
Yeah. Before you have any other beers, you have to finish your tall boy. So this motherfucker shotgunned his beer. I think it was like a twisted tea or something. Shotgunned it, and then proceeded to obviously feel the effects of it, and then made a going away speech with the microphone on the karaoke machine, saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna take off." And I unplugged the microphone, and I gave him an unplugged microphone, and he still talked into it.
Was this at the Angie's?
No, this no.
Okay.
This was before.
Okay.
And so I looked at Sam. I was like, "He's yours."
Yeah.
And she goes,
Good luck.
"I know."
Unfortunate.
As tradition goes,
Yep.
right?
Guest.
Star, right? You brought the boat, so the bottle of the episode brought to you by Eric Cole today. What did you bring us?
We got some Appleton Estate. This is the Jamaican rum. It's Black River casks.
Stop.
Hold on. The government warning. According to the surgeon, this is what you do, right?
Only if there's something interesting. I never read the government warnings.
Yeah, you read the ingredients. Well, it looks like here it's made of rum.
Aged 15 years. Yeah.
But you had this one before?
Yes.
Is this one of your go-tos?
This is so when Meg and I went to Jamaica, which it was an all-inclusive resort. I don't know if you guys have been to an all-inclusive resort.
Not a
Highly
resort.
recommend.
Yeah.
It was an experience, right? Because like you get there,
You don't need anything.
yeah. Like I got there, and I before we even went to our room, luggage still in hand. There was a bar right at the entrance. I was like, I'm going there, right?
Obvi.
Yeah. Obvi. Yeah.
Where was this at in Jamaica? Like, what resort was it?
Sandals resort.
See, I want to go to a fucking Sandals.
So it was a blast because you get there and I went to the bar, got a drink and try to hand a card. They're
Yeah.
like, oh no. I drank that. Okay, maybe it was complimentary, what have you. And then later on, after we checked into our room, right, went to a restaurant and then tried to pay again for the meal. They're like, oh no, we don't accept that. Finally, got told that hey, this is all inclusive.
So So I've been to places where like the meals and stuff like that are included, but like you always have to pay for alcoholic drinks.
Yeah.
So like the fact that you got like you just walk up to the bar and you're like,
Yeah.
that I could get down with.
Mind you, this bar that they had at the entrance, right? It was probably, I don't know, a story and a half tall, like the shelves with all their alcohol. So the second time I went to that one, I was like, can I get a glass of
Top
Hey,
shelf.
that one.
Toppest shelf,
Yeah.
please.
Pretty sure they had like a ladder, like that you see in like a
Like a library, the slider ones?
Yeah.
They climbed up there and got
Life goals.
What would be
Life
really funny
goals,
is if
dude.
they were like, fuck, we didn't think anybody was going to order that. So they have to come out with like that scissor lift. And beep,
Yeah.
beep, beep. And they have to like close off the aisle.
This old crusty Jamaican dude.
They have to check out for like 2 hours just so this guy can get his drink.
It was a blast, I'll tell you. Like,
Thanks,
it was
Eric. Everybody here is waiting on this guy now.
I got a couple stories with you.
Well, let's pour that shit out. Let's get into the boat. Now, so you've had this before.
I have not had the Black River Castle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've had like their generic Appleton Estate, which is still good.
Yeah.
What's so special about this occasion?
My boys.
Hey, we just wanted to hear you say it.
The first thing that we're going to talk about after we get these, right? You told us right before we started filming.
We told you to edge.
Yeah, we told you got to edge,
Oh, you
right?
did.
Now it comes to mind. It's probably going to be last.
But we told you to edge. Oh, buddy.
Is it good?
And you know, in true Longboats and Luchador fashion, you're not going to be like, oh, yeah, I'll take some of this and pour it in the other glasses. You just fill up the other glasses more.
Jesus. So this is a perfect segue into the conversation that we told you to edge. Yeah.
You know, thankfully, today will have already passed.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Jesus, that thing was fucking full 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I can smell it from here.
I can too. It smells good.
It does.
It does smell good. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. That's good. Like that's good.
It tastes almost like a bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like a
It's not
rum.
like- it doesn't like burn all the way down your esophagus, you know?
Yeah, not
Yeah.
all. It doesn't. It's not
And, like-
super girty.
Look at those
I don't
legs.
know.
You see
I don't
those
know how
legs?
many-
Legs, yep.
See the legs?
Yep.
I don't know how many aged rums I've ever had. I wonder if like letting them sit in the barrels for a long period of time like gives it that same feel that a bourbon gets. you
Yeah,
know?
like immediately was just the. How would you rate your palate?
Oh my god.
Palate for
Like
For,
tasting
whiskey?
stuff. Yeah. Would you say you have? Could you or like are you able to pick up like different flavors and like express what you're tasting?
probably not.
Thank God. Cheers.
Can you?
I like to
I guess
think I
you've had a
do.
lot of things in your mouth, so.
Have. Yep. How do you think I qualified so fast? Qualified so fast.
Hey, so I'll tell you, I had a friend
You've gotten
come in.
better.
Yeah, but I don't really
Ish.
care. Like I'm not a professional taster. I don't really care. I enjoy having a glass, but I had a friend that came down, Derek Ruel, like mentor of mine from Charleston. He was down in the area, came by, and we shared a glass of bourbon. And I asked him, I was like, "Hey, what's your favorite bourbon?" Because he's a huge bourbon guy. He's got a fucking speakeasy in his basement. Like,
Does he?
Like no shit.
What's your
hidden
favorite word to
away.
type in?
Easy.
Shut up.
You guys have talked about this before. Are you talking about the things that are like on the masks?
No, the speakeasy.
No.
Oh, on the
You also don't know what a speakeasy is?
You guys, I remember watching this episode where you guys had this conversation about speakeasy.
yeah.
I don't remember.
I didn't know what a speakeasy was. Like I legitimately had no fucking clue. What a
We said
speakeasy
we were
was.
talking. Okay, no,
They were talking
that's
about
what came.
speakeasy.
Yeah, what came up
The-
was that there was a Edgar Allan Poe speakeasy. It was an Edgar Allan it was an Edgar Allan Poe speakeasy, in like themed speakeasy in Jacksonville, and Chance looks confused, utterly confused.
It's pretty normal.
Yeah, and it was a big
Thanks.
word. So he goes, "What?" And we're like, "Yeah, like a speakeasy." And he goes, "Like the toy from Toy Story?" And we're like, "What?" And so that became the thing, right? Like he was talking. What was it like? talks a lot or
Speak and spell.
Speak and spell. But no, he thought it was like that toy from Toy Story where it's like you type in a word and it says it.
Yeah.
But instead, a speakeasy is actually like a prohibition style bar.
It's
so back
hidden
in,
away.
Yeah.
So it's like
yeah. So it was
so
like
it's
they had
the
secret knocks and
opposite.
everything.
No, but so Derek has a speakeasy in his basement, right? Like he has a
Like a hidden
bookshelf.
bookcase?
He's got
Yeah.
a bookshelf and like a key. You slide the bookshelf out. And he's got like a 10 by 10 room, and it's got all of his bourbons.
Oh.
Like, so I asked him. I was like, "What's your favorite bourbon?" Without missing a beat, he goes, "The one I get to share with friends."
That's a good one.
Like I love him. He's great. But that's exactly the way I feel. Like I could crack open a $15 bourbon or some famous grouse, right?
Yeah.
And
$40
as
handle.
long as I get to do this, as long as I just get to sit and have fun, like it doesn't matter how expensive that fucking bourbon is. The best drink you get to have is the one that you have with friends.
That's a good. Yeah,
So-
that's a good way to.
To you, Derek.
Yep. Is he the one that you tattooed this week?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you saw that comment on one of our videos today, right? Like one of the guys was not bashing me, but making a joke about like,
Coors?
oh, yeah, he goes, oh, the fact that Eddie drinks Coors Light is a turnoff, right?
No, I
And-
thought he was talking about
He's a
your
friend. He's a friend.
shirt. Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
friend.
I know.
And so he goes,
Coors Light, but you drink.
we drink
Busch.
beer. Well, I mean, yes, my favorite beer is Busch, right?
Okay. So
But-
because
yeah.
you drank Coors Light on that episode.
Yeah.
it was-
I came up with the what was the code of beer drinkers, right? Code of beer drinkers. You gotta hold up fingers. You say, there is no bad beer to me, so long as it's cold, open, or free. Right? And that's the code of beer drinkers. Right?
I like it.
And Seamus O'Reilly actually approved of it. Right?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure.
don't know about him yet. That episode hasn't come out yet.
Really?
Yeah, Seamus
Yeah.
O'Reilly. He's
You'll
the
learn
little-
about Seamus O'Reilly.
Yeah.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he thought we were good dudes too.
But I can't put this off anymore. I gotta
Mm.
you Ted.
So Eddie,
No, I want. So about the story you were telling about earlier, right? You're gonna get pincered. You're gonna get pincered. Pincered.
Yeah, you said right before we started rolling, you were like, I got a stern talking to before I came over here. So please enlighten us.
so I told Megan, I was like, hey, I'm heading over there, and she's like, she grabs her pen, and she's like, you will not make a fool of yourself. Everything you say is gonna be on the internet, and will be there for life.
Forever. Yep.
Hopefully making money.
Yeah.
You will not ruin me.
Did she say that?
Effectively.
Has she watched an episode yet? Like, what does she think we? There is a
She has-
0% chance
so-
you go home without fucking up your life,
So-
buddy.
Widowy, none of this is going on my next eval.
There you go.
Like, it's just 2 beers and, you know.
A little bit more rum than we thought, but
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah, welcome. Nobody ever said I was a good influence,
I think you're probably the worst influence alive.
especially in here.
What do you think you have like superpowers in the rednecks? Like,
Obvi, yes,
you're-
yes.
you're-
I own all of the Infinity Stones. Right,
Negative.
rum, gin, bourbon, whiskey, right, beer. There's multiple others,
I
right?
don't think there's. Do we need to have the? Do we need to have?
Do
the
we
talk?
need to?
Do we need to have the
Is it
talk?
going to bother you if we don't?
No.
Okay. I only do things that bother you.
I've noticed
I know.
over the course of our
I
friendship.
think,
I've
we're all
noticed.
pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey,
I don't think-
is this
I
gonna
think-
piss him off? Yeah, let's do it.
I don't think I've
That's
seen.
That's the button.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen happiness on your two faces more than when you get to fucking annoy me.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? You know what? You know when I've never seen both of you happier? When you do something that annoys me, right? Like,
Yeah.
so like it's equal, right?
Yeah.
You guys don't ever.
So you want to do something
Okay.
stupid that'll ruin other
Yeah.
people?
Hard left.
Heart left.
So earlier,
That's
this
not a
week-
derogatory term. It's just what we do when we like completely switch topics.
It's like a description.
Like,
it's like conversational
why would
zoomies.
that be a derogatory term?
Oh, we said heart left, right? What do we not?
Anyways,
'Kay.
I'm not
Heart
offended.
heart left. I wasn't trying to offend you.
So I did something earlier this week, and I was like, man, I think this is one of those things that a lot of people probably would like look at me and be like, why do you do that? No, I was eating a fucking thing of yogurt, right? Like I opened the top on the yogurt, And like one of the things that I do when I open yogurt, like a little cup of yogurt, I lick the fucking top.
Okay. Yeah.
I lick the yogurt off the top.
Right.
And then I got like that's what I
go to
paid
waste.
for all this yogurt.
Yeah.
Like if my tongue reaches the bottom of that bowl, I'm gonna lick the bottom of the bowl. Too.
Right. Yeah. If it's a Greek yogurt, yeah, Greek yogurt stands no chance.
Right.
Yoplait, you got away with it. All right, you're making money.
Yeah. Then I got to thinking, I was like, man, what kind of things out there? Like, what do you do that other people would look at you and just be like,
The fuck is he doing?
like prime example? Had a conversation about this a lot underway.
Okay.
I don't think there's any two people alive that wipe their ass the same.
How would you know that?
Yeah, there's only so
How do
many
I know
ways.
that?
There's
How would you know
so many
that?
ways.
We talked about this. This is oh yeah.
Right, but this
How
is
would I know this?
conversation.
Yes.
But this is just conversation.
But I
Proof.
like this
Picture
is
it didn't happen.
multiple
Okay.
multiple people talking about like front, back, lift, don't lift, stand, fold, crumple, like inspection after.
There's
right? Like
no
You're saying so
mathematically
many things. You're
speaking.
saying that no two
Mathematically
people-
speaking.
You're saying no, yeah. Right.
Mathematically speaking, you can't.
God.
Yes.
Yeah, you're really gonna
I
nuke
already
this
know where
out.
he's
You're
going.
really
It's
gonna
like-
get after it here. There's a lot of variations, and the reason that I know
Mathematically
about
speaking,
this,
more than
okay.
two people wipe their ass the same way.
So this is
Okay, we're gonna go through the process, right? We got to create stages here.
Hold
We
on.
got to create. First of all, how do you set up the toilet paper in the bathroom?
Oh yeah, this could end our. Okay, thank you.
Okay, all right. So we're all on the same page.
This could
right?
end our fucking
Stage
friendship
one.
right now.
I watched the episode.
Stage 1 passed with 100% completion rate. All right.
Yeah.
You done the deed. You done pooped.
Uh-huh.
All right. Now you get the toilet paper. Do you fold? Do you roll around your hand? Do you crumple?
Fold or roll around the hand.
I'm a hand roller.
I'm
Yeah,
a
I'm a hand roller.
I like it.
I think
like
it depends on my mood at that point in time.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll fold. Sometimes I'll roll around the hand.
Some people roll it around the hand and leave it on the hand.
Oh.
Do you roll it
Oh.
on the hand and take
What
it up?
good
What's
is
the
that?
point
No.
of that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I said.
What?
Why would you do that?
You're wasting.
You
half
are
of,
unprotecting yourself right there.
Yeah. No.
You're
Mm-mm.
wasting half of the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Remember the great. Toilet
I mean, I
paper
guess
purge?
like honest.
What's funny is like I
2020.
heard something during that time. They're like, oh yeah, I know how to make toilet paper last forever. I was like, okay. They said you just get one piece, you fold it like in a triangle, like corner to corner, and you cut out a little hole in the middle, and you stick your finger in.
That'll work.
And they started laughing because they said immediately my face was.
Yeah,
But like, and I thought about it. I was like,
But wait,
because you weren't prepared for a joke. You were ready.
Yeah.
You were ready to
Yeah,
hear
yeah, I was
real
like,
business
yeah.
venture.
the person
Okay,
that
how?
said this,
was
the whole-
also a submariner.
right. So like the logistics of this, you just have some like scissors on standby next to your fucking toilet, so you can like cut a hole in the fucking middle.
Or you could just—it's toilet
Or you,
paper. What do you think it is? Construction paper?
Fucking bite it.
What is
Just
it?
bite a fucking-
Cardstock? You just go.
If it was like Scott toilet paper, it wouldn't take much. Story
Okay.
time. Story
So
time.
okay, story time.
Story time.
Okay.
So you guys, as you guys know, right, on septic tank.
Yeah,
Yep.
we know.
Out there, I was
Oh, we know.
yeah.
The fucking
Right, it was
miles
like-
of headaches
Yeah.
you've had.
Move in. It was probably like a month after we move in, and like we need toilet paper, and I was like, you get
Wait, you Googled what kind of
Like-
toilet paper
like, do
you
you-
can
like
use?
septic
well, like
safe?
the best one for septic tank,
Okay.
right?
You are
Obviously, it was like
you
single-
are the biggest nuke I've ever met in my life.
Anyways,
Okay.
I
look,
can honestly tell, like I've looked at like, hey, if I'm gonna pour something down the drain, like a drain cleaner, right? Like I've looked at that to see like, all right, is this gonna destroy the bacteria in my septic tank? Never once have I ever thought like, man, I wonder.
Yes.
I then wonder what toilet paper is gonna benefit.
that's
my
what that's
septic
what goes
tank.
down the fucking toilet the most, is it not? Besides your own shit.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying I never sat down and went, man.
Megan and I like we watched this YouTube video of like this lady that did like different brands of toilet paper and put it in like.
So-
anyways, I got moral of the story is I got Scott toilet paper single ply. It was probably like half a ply
Oh.
or something like that.
Gosh,
I put it on the roll.
you bought navy toilet paper for your
Yeah.
home?
No, never again, because I got an earful. I got an earful from Megan.
Got a stern talking to.
Yes, turn talking. She's like,
You made a fool of me.
Oh yeah, I can't even imagine what that would feel like on the front end.
Yeah, right.
Like we're wiping the back end and we're pretty rough
Yeah.
and rugged,
Yeah, it's a-
right?
It's
Like,
got to be worse on the front butt.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I can't even imagine using
I don't even have a
Navy
front butt.
grade toilet paper.
Going back to the whole stages,
Actually
right?
confused me more.
So, are we all in agreement? Front to
All
back.
right. Oh, are
Front
we
to-
all in agreement?
front to back.
Front to back. I'm a front to back guy.
Wait, is it?
No,
Like,
no,
You start at the grundle
Yeah.
and you wipe past.
So is it like
Start at the
underneath?
wonton.
No, you don't. You don't. You go in the front.
No.
Are you?
I'm
oh,
just
son of a
say
bitch.
front to back from the front.
No.
Like reaching under there.
But like, yeah, a lot of people I talked to said they wipe from the front.
Yeah.
That's why I said
That's
like
weird.
it is.
No.
It's
That's
weird.
That's weird.
It's weird.
No.
I don't think any woman I've ever met has said that, but yeah.
This has also been a topic underway too. Do you lean? Do you stand? What do you do?
I get enough room.
You're a leaner?
Get enough room.
You're a leaner?
To get under. Yeah.
Leaner all the way.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you a stander?
I'm a stander.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jensen's a stander, and it confuses the
Weird.
shit out of me.
Oh, if I could,
Do
if
you
I
crumple
could.
your toilet paper too?
No, I fold it.
You're a folder.
One of the things I'm very meticulous about, like I'll get my.
Well, you
What do you
spent a majority of your life is spent on the throne.
It's quiet
You
in
say
there.
meticulous.
It's quiet in there, and I have my phone.
When you
Yes.
say meticulous, like
Like okay,
what
so
I'm
like,
thinking is
I'll,
you're like
no, like never.
Oh, you
not
can't. Are you You're rubbing it in at that point.
at that point. I'm just playing with it.
That just means he's got his method down.
So
Right.
like I not to the point where like I'll count how many squares or whatever. I don't care if it's even number, odd number. Like I'll just get my like unroll it.
That is next
No,
level.
No,
bro.
yeah, no, I don't do that. What I'm saying is like I'll unroll it and then end to end fold, and then end to end fold, end to end fold until it's like okay, that's a decent size where I can like
Okay.
how many times do you do that?
How many times do you wipe?
Yes.
until it's clean.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like some
So,
people are just like
That's another
One and
thing.
done.
Another reason I believe like I brought this up, right? Because I had a buddy that was like, wipe, drop.
One and done?
No, wipe, drop.
No, you gotta watch.
You got to look
watch.
at it, right? You have to inspect. You have to know whether or not you're done. You have to know whether or not it is clean, right?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like you wipe, yeah, and you're not like, oh man, look at that, look at how good I did, right? Like
Yeah.
that's not what you're like. You're just like, okay, got to go back again, right? Like you're just making.
I've created
sure
modern art.
one more lap is needed, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, we're not quite to the finish line yet.
Wait, so after you inspect it,
Yeah.
do you go back with the same one or you get a new one?
You what the?
So. No. I'm gonna
It's
blow
your-
your
it's
mind.
your own
I'm gonna
ass.
blow your mind. I wipe, fold, wipe, and then like after that,
The second wipe.
if I still need to go again, new roll, wipe, fold,
How many times?
wipe.
I
How many
think
times will I fold?
How big is that fold?
I will fold twice with one piece.
I think the camera caught my first legitimate eye twitch just now. Like,
So you're a wipe, look, drop.
call me wasteful.
You are
Call me wasteful. Call me privileged. Call me
Wasteful.
whatever. Right? Nope.
See,
Nope. If anything that I own touches shit, there's no way that I'm reusing it.
like you both have asked some questions. I'm going to bring another level into this, okay? Because I have modified my grooming standards based on wiping.
Okay.
I now shave my ass because
No.
yes,
No.
yes,
No, bad idea.
not a bad idea. Let me ask you a question: if you got poop in your hair, would you simply take a piece of toilet paper and like wipe
No, I just get a bidet.
and wipe?
I
Right.
would shower.
I would
my
love a
asshole.
bidet. I
Right.
love bidets.
I would love a bidet too, but I don't have a bidet. So
Okay, no,
one
no,
of the
no,
things,
no.
I'm just saying, it's cleaner, it's neater. I'm just saying. You
Yeah,
can,
but when
you
it
can
start-
hate on me all you want.
When my front forest starts growing, like it's itchy as fuck.
Oh yeah, the first time you do it, bro, let me tell you,
Do you bleach it too?
there's nothing to bleach.
Your
It's
butthole.
gone.
Yeah,
Do you
your-
bleach your
your-
butthole?
Your butthole. Do you bleach it?
You're already there. You're shaving it.
Why
You're
would you bleach a butthole?
To make it pretty?
I don't do this for looks. I do
No,
it for
like-
comfort.
Okay, so have you ever used a bidet?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
You
so.
have. You've never used one? You have a story about one.
Played one. Played with one.
So, story about a bidet. I had a family member, California, right? I was probably, I don't know, 10 plus or minus like 2 years, right? I don't know. Went into their bathroom, and there was like a toilet on one side, and like in my mind, I was like, "What is this other weird looking?"
Oh, they got a drinking fountain.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck is this?" I like pushed the button, and it's just a geyser. I was like, "Oh shit! Water's on the ceiling now. I'm leaving."
Same story. Same story.
But it was
I'm
at
gonna
a famous person's
It
house.
was. And I like
I don't know if we should say it.
shouldn't say it.
I don't think so.
It was in a famous person's home, but I'm not gonna say it just in case for some reason we do ever get famous and that person wants to fucking sue me.
If we ever have that famous person on here.
All right, we're gonna talk about this.
If we have them on here or we have
You have to
someone
tell the
that
story.
worked with them, I will tell the story.
Okay. All right. So I had never used a bidet until I was like 28, 29.
Mhm.
Right. They had this, it was like an attachment that you could put under the toilet seat, but connect to the water line for the toilet.
Yeah,
right?
this was a popular thing like during
Yeah.
like, the whole COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So that's when I was like, yeah, this makes sense.
Saves on toilet
It makes
paper,
sense.
Yeah.
which was
And
unheard of.
but the thing is like the knob that you used or whatever, it was like velocity intense. So like the more you push the knob, the harder the fucking stream was. I didn't know that. So I installed this fucking thing, right? And I was like, coincidentally, I have to take a poop. So I did my thing, and I was like, okay, we're gonna do this.
This was in someone else's bathroom.
No,
right?
this was in my house. This was
Oh,
in this
okay.
house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So where is this thing?
Sarah
Didn't
didn't,
make
like.
the
Sarah
cut.
didn't like. I got a
Didn't make
stern
the
talking
cut.
to. And
Wait, did you purchase this? Or
yes, it was $20. There's no way I was.
Probably why.
First time I go to use it, I didn't know it was velocity oriented. I thought it was just on and off. So I went.
You were violated by a bidet.
That was your own.
Why
doing.
does it feel spiky?
Was it at least like? Did it at least warm the water?
No,
first?
no. It's cold. I don't mind it. I don't mind that.
You don't
Like
mind it
cold
cold?
water, right? Like so.
Gosh.
There was So
But
once
that
I
doesn't
finally,
help with the cleaning because that makes you pucker a little bit.
well, I
So you
mean,
gotta like warm it up.
well, once I was like, oh,
You're-
okay, all right. It's kind of like
Wait,
getting
so
into
after-
a pool,
after
right?
you're, like after the prickly, you were like, okay.
Yeah,
that feels- that
once it
feels
like
alright.
poked
Once
my
it loosens
fucking
you up a
colon,
little bit,
right?
then you're
Yeah. And I was like, okay, it's cold. Like I got used to it. And then as soon as it actually started cleaning, I felt like that the beginning of that Kanye West music video. Can we get much higher? And there's like horses running and like mountain streams flowing, like very clean feeling. Highly recommend bidets.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I feel
what
like
I've
an
heard.
Old Spice like commercial.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard.
Old Spice, if you're watching, sponsor us.
We could stop trying to sell ourselves to
Hey,
people now.
now I am whoring myself out.
I just want to point out, I finished before you
Congratulations.
did.
That's why.
I actually like more so. I wanted to point out. I don't think anybody else could get away with talking about poop
Bidets
and
and poop.
wiping ass for as long as we have. Like that's you're only gonna get that on Longboats and Luchadors.
We're gonna edit like half of that out.
This
Or not.
episode, Sarah's super like grossed out about it. She goes, "It's the same water that's
like,
in the
during whole
toilet.
COVID
It's not.
thing,
It's really not."
I recommended it, and Megan's like, "No, get that free fly."
It's not the
Listen,
water that's sitting
stop.
in the
I know.
toilet.
Stop. Okay, like you cannot use logic with this woman. I've tried. It does
Can
not
you
work.
Use logic with any woman.
So okay. the
Hey,
other day-
remember when you weren't supposed to do things?
Yeah.
Stop. That's
Especially,
the one. That's
Yeah,
the one.
you're gonna ruin her. We talked about this the other time, right? Like Sarah was saying she was complaining about something, right? And Chance is like, yeah. And Chance is like, hey, okay, like just do this. And it's like, first of all, Chance, you fucked up, right? You didn't ask, does she want results or does she just want to be heard?
I don't want excuses. I want
Right.
results. I said that to Megan once.
Eh.
Yeah.
And that went well.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't.
That went real well, I'll bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know your wife very well. I can visualize her body checking you across the garage after you said that.
It was,
She's
I
not-
guess it's
fine.
good. I guess
fine.
it's good that we're
This is
unsupervised right
why
now.
we're unsupervised. All right. This is what happens when you
Not
leave us
okay.
unsupervised.
we'd be getting looks from the crowd.
I think everyone watching will know like if we're unsupervised or not. You need to like we need to get into 2 Beers Til Take-Off.
Yeah, you are widowy bean to pace car
You're
right now.
slagging it off, buddy.
I'm pacing myself.
When
Well-
have you ever done that?
I'm pacing.
Where do we never-
faster. Pace faster.
I'm pacing myself.
When do we never done that until now?
Widowy Nevo. Spot.
Here's another thing that I
Hey. Hi. How you doing? Missed you. Oh, can't hug.
I was waiting.
Karate chop.
All right, so okay, so here's the thing. You're the guest. Do you want? You're gonna decide for everybody here. Do you want a regular vent or do you want a snake bite vent?
Do a snake bite.
Chance is a big snake bite guy.
A big
so,
snake bite.
Yeah, so he
Because like
thanks
the big
you.
one, I don't know, when I'm drinking and it's vented, like,
Take one and
got
pass
that
it down.
Big ass fucking, it'll spill out. So, do you need more over there, guy?
Avi,
Stop yelling at me.
That's yours.
that's
now.
yours now.
That's yours now.
Yeah, and the 2 unopened ones are going to be for your conversational beers. All right, well, hey, we did this with the last guest, so you're chugging both,
No.
or cheersing both at the same time.
Wait. So.
I
Oh
hate
God.
you.
Okay.
You know what else you hate?
You.
2 beers till take off!
Cheers.
Cheers. You're totally not going to make a fool of yourself today.
Your wife's going to be so proud of you.
Megan, if it makes
Hey,
it any better,
the
we
good
told
thing-
them not to.
Yeah, the good thing is, like, she's going to not be able to see any of this until weeks down the road.
Yeah.
So, like,
Yeah.
she's just going to assume right off the bat
What we should
that
do.
you were an asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the group chat.
I'm already going into the night. Like,
She's
What
already
you
gonna
need
be
to do
mad
is
at you.
just let us not release this episode, and then once like you're like okay now,
yeah.
right?
Like,
and then in the
once
group chat,
once I'm already underway.
yeah, in the group chat, just be like, send a thumbs up emoji, and that's when we know like okay,
All right.
all right, release the
Release
unedited
the
version,
Kraken.
unedited.
Yeah. You'll have like what was the last episode I had?
That
7?
aired?
Yeah, that aired.
7.
No,
That's-
you
was
had
that
8.
Big and Twigwig?
No, I think that was
it's
8.
Big and Twig.
That was 8.
This is 12.
Is this 12?
This is 12.
Wait, this is 12.
This
This is 12.
so. This is the 3-month mark.
Okay.
Holy shit! Quarter of a year.
We've been doing good, though.
We've been doing
2 months.
satisfactory.
2 months.
Set.
Yeah. We already cheersed
Yep.
it since
Yeah.
you made me cheers too, so yeah.
All right.
That didn't sound empty.
So, PBR.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time since I've had PBR. I can tell you the exact last time that I had PBR. It was November of 22, I think, but it was at my buddy Sam and Teresa's wedding. Sam Huey, I'm going to tag you in this because we're drinking PBR, and you better watch.
Was that his favorite beer?
Bag.
I know the Sam's Huey.
You know the Sam's Huey?
I know the Sam's Huey.
Yeah, because he was at Prototype with you, wasn't he?
No, he was up in Virginia with me during the conversion.
China.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if it makes it any better, I don't know the same
Yeah, Sam was on the Carter with me. Obviously, he was up in Virginia with him with the conversion. But Sam got married in 2022, and the only beer you could drink at the clubhouse was fucking PBR.
Really?
That was the last time I had PBR. Yeah. So Sam, love you.
So,
Even though you're not coming to my retirement, you fuck.
Yeah, I saw that. How dare you blame Chance for not inviting you early enough?
I fucking. Oh, you're gonna get me spun up. You're gonna get me spun up. Stop.
I did that on purpose.
Nope. The notice went out.
I remember reading the comments between you two.
The notice went out long before that. The notice went
well,
out.
he
Sam
gets to
was
choose
not
first.
happy with
I
you.
saw it. I saw it. I
See
saw
the
it.
hat?
Yeah, I loved it. It's one of my favorite hats.
It's
That's why it's in
you're
pristine
gonna wear this
condition.
on Saturday, right?
Obvi.
When you're doing lawn work at
Yeah.
my house.
Yeah. Go on.
Appropriate.
You get to do the honors of being the first one out.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
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 Cheers. Oh yeah. We gotta
I
cheers
don't want to be caught with my fucking pants
Yeah,
down.
with your pants down.
Again.
Cheers. Now?
Not that one. I'm just kidding.
He actually picked a different one.
I know. I saw.
He actually went with a different one.
Oh, god damn, he chose a paragraph.
Jesus.
Fuck.
I don't know if I can read. All
Don't
right.
worry. That's okay here.
I don't know if you know this, but do not read.
All right, let's play a game. I feel like I'm in Saw.
That's not fun at all. I immediately
3
regret
of you
this
enter the red
decision.
Mexican, 2 of you will escape.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a serial killer. Oh my gosh, this is
Jesus.
This is literally
Saw.
West Nightmare, White
I'm a,
Hill.
All right.
I'm a serial killer in a slasher movie, and I've cut you completely off from the world. No phone, internet, cars. How will you avoid being killed?
Where are we? There's a lot of
there's so many
components
questions.
that
I,
go into
no,
this.
let's just assume. Start fucking assuming.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
are
yeah,
you?
yeah.
I think the only thing you thought more about the zombie apocalypse then, it would be something like this.
No, I haven't thought about this.
Really?
There is no way that this has spent more time in my brain than zombie apocalypse.
No, I
No
agree,
fucking
I agree.
way.
No. I don't doubt that. I think zombie apocalypse
All right.
has been the first thing in your
Zombie
mind.
apocalypse
So you cut off from the outside world.
Okay.
So
You have a
no
serial
phone,
killer
no
trying to kill
internet.
you. How do you not get killed?
No phone, no internet.
I don't need the internet to survive a fucking serial
No,
killer.
I don't.
Like
either.
honestly, like because what I think this is
It's
getting
almost
at
like
is
the-
like
the
you're
Hills
in
Have
the
Eyes.
you're in the woods by a lake.
Like the Hills
Just-
Have Eyes.
just watch
You guys
the
seen it?
movie.
The Hills Have Eyes.
No.
The Hills Have Eyes, right? You're in the desert, right? And like you don't have reception, you don't have like anything,
Okay.
right? And it was like almost like radioactive fallout. People that were in
wait.
town.
You've never seen The Hills Have Eyes?
Yeah. Really?
No.
You need to.
There's a couple movies I haven't seen.
God,
Oh
this
my
is making October. This coming October is so much better now. Go on.
All right, you set the scenario and then we decide.
Hills Have Eyes, right? You're in the middle of
Okay.
the desert. Radioactive fallout town, right? That
Okay.
unsuspecting family comes into this town.
Are you giving me the scenario or are
Yes,
you giving me
this is-
Hills Have
the-
Eyes?
I was wondering the same.
Both. This is the
Great.
scenario.
No spoilers. No
Here's
spoilers,
the- here's the
motherfucker.
movie.
You go in,
you're
unsuspecting
in this.
family, right? You go into this town, right? You go into like you stop at the cars, you know the
Gas
fuel
station?
station, right?
Fuel
and-
station.
Fuel station.
What are you in fucking 1950?
Soda, pop.
Don't worry, honey. I'm gonna grab some fuel before we go over to our getaway in the desert.
Shut up.
Anyway.
Okay, so you're there, right? You go into the like where the hell is everybody? You go into like a nearby home, and then boom, just like that, one of your family members just got sniped in the head.
Fuck.
What do you do?
Okay. You're not allowed to pick the scenarios anymore.
Here.
This is a serial killer slasher movie. That's like lakeside fucking
Okay,
you're in
so
the
like-
woods.
That's where I went.
Lakeside
I
in
went
the woods.
fucking Jason.
I'm gonna fucking go full on Predator style. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm setting up booby traps for this motherfucker. Right? Like if someone's hunting me, guess what? I'm hunting you. I'm not taking this shit lying down. I'm gonna set up some fucking booby traps. Like maybe even Home Alone style, right?
No,
Like
I
fucking
was-
bowling balls. Like if I find a fucking house, I'm gonna booby trap that motherfucker like
I agree with
Kevin
the booby trapping.
McAllister.
I agree with the booby
Agree?
trap. Agree with the booby trap.
Groot.
I agree.
Groot.
No, I agree
I am
with the booby
Groot.
trapping. With the booby trapping, I agree with that.
Okay.
However, I'm going with a different action star.
Okay.
Rambo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rambo was the scene that lives in my fucking head when he created
No.
that the thing that came out from the tree trunk just
Oh,
got the guy in the thighs.
bro. What's
I
your
just
favorite
happened to
Rambo
walk
movie?
in on that scene.
Favorite Rambo movie?
First one.
Nope. First Blood.
He does. You can attest to this too. He does this every time. He'll be like, "Hey, what's your opinion on this?" And you give your opinion, and he goes, "Wrong."
You're wrong. You're
I
wrong.
agree. You're wrong. But it's not the best.
Okay, so give me your opinion. What?
Rambo.
Which one?
Rambo.
Wrong.
No,
My, how the turn the table here.
But when he jumps into the fucking truck and he like blasts the entire Burmese army
Yeah.
with the 50 cal.
No, I understand what you're saying, but you're wrong. First blood.
You're learning.
First blood.
You're learning.
Okay. So
Sorry.
for my scenario,
Yeah. Oh,
How-
yeah. Back to the original question. Sorry.
See, this is what we tell you.
how
We
Okay,
have
So,
ADHD.
all right, you-
how are you avoiding getting killed in a slasher film? We don't need another scene set
Yeah.
at the fuel station.
I will tell you, it doesn't matter what scene. I will just sick my daughter Bailey on him. Because she is savage.
Cut off from the rest of the world.
Shh.
It's just you.
Okay. 2 nights ago,
I want to let you know I also agree. Right? If I had a Bailey, I would also let her loose.
Yeah. Sick 'em, Bailey.
I would also starve my Bailey for 3 days and just like let her.
Yes.
Go. Yeah. No.
Yes.
100%.
there was a dispute at the dinner table. Bailey was siding with Megan, and Keegan was siding with me. Right?
Okay.
Megan was like, "Well, what would you do about this?" Bailey was like, "Well, I would just kill him." Keegan pipes up and he was like, "Well, I'm on Daddy's side." Bailey said, "Well, kill him too."
Okay, all joking aside, your daughter probably needs help.
Okay. Bailey most reminds me of the like the caveman kid in The Good Dinosaur. Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes. Years from now,
Yeah, I
when
was
you're
just thinking
watching this, Bailey.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. It like 10 years from now, we're gonna make Bailey sit down and watch this
Hey,
podcast.
we're gonna play this at her wedding.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was good.
That
That was good.
Now, you know, we're just like taken aback. We're like, what just happened?
That is fighting nuclear with nuclear.
Yeah, probably the best
Just,
thing.
just
you
so
could throw at
nonchalantly. Like,
Yeah.
she's like, we'll kill him too.
Okay. All right. This is a good one. This is actually a good one. I think this is a good one.
Okay, I'm glad you think it's a good one. Let's hear what it says.
Okay. If you could live in one TV show or movie, what would it be and why?
Oh my.
Yeah.
God.
This is
If we're gonna do this, right, like TV show or movie,
yeah.
you are now the main character, right? Like, so you pick a universe, you pick a TV show, you pick a movie, like, but you, because I'm not gonna be a fucking backup. I'm not gonna be someone standing in the fucking.
Not gonna be an
background.
NPC.
Right. I don't play second
backseat.
fiddle.
Oh yeah.
Not
taking
backseat
the
driver?
backseat. I'm not backseat driving. I'm not playing the second fiddle. I'm the main course.
Sure.
Get rid.
So
get
what's your
ready.
answer?
I don't know. Yet. No, I have an idea. I have one like right off the bat.
Give me top 3.
Well, I'm gonna give
Top
you
3 what?
one.
Like movies or shows?
Top 3 movies or shows that you would want to live in.
The Witcher. TV show, as far as like TV shows or like movies.
Okay,
Witcher-
that's why you use the whole fucking main character thing, right? Because you want to be fucking Henry
Okay,
Cavill.
all right.
No, not because I
Okay,
want to be Henry Cavill, because I don't want to be overshadowed by Henry Cavill.
All right. I got it. We're doing top 3 around the room. Top 3 around the
Sure.
room.
Okay, so top pick. Go ahead.
All right. Supernatural.
That's a button pusher right there.
That would be fucking cool, right?
Would.
Like hunting down supernatural shit.
Would
That
be.
would be fucking cool.
I'll tell you, like I watched when I was still in Washington. I binge watched Supernatural.
I binge
Like
watch.
what are
now.
they at? Like season like 15 or 16 or something like that.
I don't know. They're done though.
Yeah, like and
But I think it's
I binge
15.
watched like
Why are
through
you
season 9.
laughing? What is? You have a face.
I'm gonna piss off a lot of people.
I agree. Like Supernatural,
It's just me and you now.
top tier. Top tier. Do you not like Supernatural?
I've never
Is that
watched
what-
an episode.
No, yeah, we know that you've never watched Supernatural, and you're a piece of shit. Like, what's your first choice? Do you need more time? What the
like,
fuck?
I
dude?
thought
Tay
like,
Junior.
it's because y'all were talking about Supernatural and just like it detracted from me thinking
Mhm.
like yeah.
The stuttering?
completely opposite of you guys,
Okay.
right? Like you guys were thinking like monsters and all that shit. I'd want to like live in Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Why?
I don't know. I think it's such a good show. Like,
So here's my argument with that. That's just real life. I don't know why I did that.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
Are you like
But,
Spider-Man over there?
Thwip. No, like you're just choosing real life. Like it's a funny real life
no,
scenario.
but you said like, okay, like you are now the main character, right? Like,
Okay.
So like Ted Lasso is just ultimately positive.
Oh,
and,
okay.
And so like I would like to have an ultimately positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, we're trying though.
'Cause
That's
you
what
don't.
we're doing. That's what we're
We're
trying to do.
right?
That is
But, like-
ultimately what we're trying to
but,
do
like-
here.
Like very many times have I watched that show, and I've just been very many times. Very many times on the show. Yeah.
Very many times. Very many times.
This is why I said we should probably pour a little bit less rum. Yeah. So I've watched the episodes and I've seen situations that he's in and be like, oh, I know exactly how I'd react in that
Yeah.
scenario. And then like he reacts in such a positive way. I'm like, fuck. Like I want to be like that. Like,
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
I want
Like
to think that way.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like if I could be a main character at Lasso, I think that'd be it.
Well, in the interest of time, I think we drop it down to 2 instead of 3.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think 2 instead of 3.
Okay, sure. That was a good one though. Witcher, that's a good one.
My next one is it branches off of that whole. It branches off. I don't know why.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We should
you
have
sure?
had less rum.
Branches off of the whole like. I want some sort of apocalyptic event that I can survive. The Last of Us. Like it's a great game, great show. Next season's coming out in the middle of April, right? Which I'm fucking super excited about. Zombie
You're about
apocalypse.
to be super disappointed.
I am?
Yeah.
Why?
I haven't played it, haven't
Oh,
watched it.
I've never played it.
I've never watched it either.
Fix
Well,
yourself.
you should.
Have you played Plague Incorporated?
Can you spell that?
Plague.
No, we don't spell things on this.
I was like, EM does not stand for English major, okay?
I don't know.
So
I don't know if you know this, but I do not spell.
It's kind of like a zombie apocalypse thing. But you know the fungus that infects ants that basically makes them zombies?
Yeah.
So that fungus evolves and now it can take over human bodies.
Ooh.
So humans are
Bodies.
now zombies, but
Okay.
it's based off of this fungal infection, like this mind-eating virus or whatever that most zombie
Gotcha.
apocalypse movies and TV shows and all that shit are based off of.
That's so chance of you.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you got? What's your number 2?
okay, so I like The Last of Us, right? And
But I took it, so you can't.
yeah, I can't.
We
Okay, I was gonna say The
We
Boys.
established.
The Boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's fucking good.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
You open that can of worms.
Yes,
Bro,
I
that is
did.
the most uncomfortable show
Yes.
I've ever watched in my
I
life,
fucking
bro.
love that shit. It's like it is
Oh.
unhinged.
So
Just like-
uncomfortable. Oh my god.
It's realistic.
So, but who?
Yes.
But
It's
who
like-
would you be? Would you would you be Carl Urban's character, or would you be fucking Homelander?
Yeah, it was like it's like
what side
it's like
would you
the-
be on?
like
Can't.
I
be
feel like
Homer.
there's not a good side and a bad
Yeah.
side. There is not a good and a bad.
That's true.
There is not.
That's
like
true.
it's just straight chaos across the board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like obviously like Homelander is like they're on the
His
controversial
name is
side.
literally Homelander.
Right, but he's like very corrupt.
Yeah.
but
Right? And that's
exactly.
so now that you're saying that, I have a question for you. If you were in The Boys, what would your powers be so that you could attack Homelander? Stop.
Yeah. I know.
I'll get you in a
I
minute. I'll get you in a minute.
know.
I'll get you in a
I
minute.
know.
What would yours be?
It would probably be it's gonna be sound like very off the cuff, and there's a reason for it.
Okay.
Shadow wielding.
Shadow wielding.
I can shield wad or
I could shield
shadows.
I
Shield-
could wield shadows.
Wield shadows, right?
I could also shield
Okay, so you can
ladders.
wield shadows.
So like you know Stormfront, right? Stormfront,
Yeah.
right?
I love
She
that.
can wield the lightning.
Yeah.
Right, and was it Starlight?
Energy, basically,
Energy, right?
like bright
Sure.
light,
Yeah.
energy. Yeah. Okay.
Basically, the inverse of that,
Yeah.
right? Because those are actually pretty significant powers.
Yeah. So you can just manipulate shadow.
Yes,
And like cause shadow to happen wherever you want.
exactly.
Your
Almost like an
darkness.
omnipresence, right? Where you're like anywhere the shadow is, like you can hear, like you know what's going on.
So you are the darkness.
Yes.
Okay. What?
Not bad.
I don't know if
Not
you
bad.
saw. You were looking at me, so you
Not
didn't
bad.
see his face. This man is ready to chomp at the
Yeah.
bits.
So I would.
Let's hear it.
I would steal the powers.
You would steal powers?
Yeah. Like if I could be Doctor Strange.
Okay.
So normally, like historically, right? This is like you steal the powers, but you only have them for a limited amount of time.
No. Okay.
Are you
have-
saying
like, are you rogue?
Yeah,
No,
that's,
no,
rogue.
that's
no,
what
no,
I was thinking.
no.
Like you're
Like,
rogue,
are you
where
rogue?
you have
Like,
it
going back-
infinitely.
So like my thing would be like I would want the power to control time.
Okay,
That's
that's
not
the time. That's the
strange.
time stone.
That's the time stone.
Then I want the fucking
Oh
time.
my
I'm like I want to be the fucking
God.
Jeez, I just want to be God.
Nerd the
No.
fuck up, would you?
to be
Figure the fuck out,
okay,
dude.
All right, here, fucking judge me on camera. I've never watched an Avengers movie. Yeah,
I don't
Do
think
it.
we can be friends anymore.
Yeah, there are lines that we have to draw. That might be one of
really.
them. Yeah.
None of them.
You've never watched a single. You never watched Iron Man?
I've watched the movies of the Avengers, but I've never watched an Avengers movie. If it said Avengers,
He said nope.
whatever, like I've never watched them.
There are so many things wrong with your life right now.
Really,
Yes.
that's why you
Yes.
started a podcast with me.
So you want to be able to control time, though?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
why the fuck?
I don't
would
think
that-
you, I don't think you'd be OP as fuck, dude. OP as fuck.
Mm.
But what's your like we fucking digressed. What's your
We've
second-
I just want to
We
control
have
time.
yeah.
That's it.
Oh, like that would if that could be my one superpower.
But what's your second TV series / movie that you want to fucking?
Oh, that was the
Yeah,
original.
that's still the
Yeah.
original question.
I think we
'Cause
went off
dove
on
off on it.
tangent.
Definitely
Tangent.
dove off the fucking top.
I told you.
You might hate my second answer.
Hate?
You might hate it.
That's a bold statement.
Man of Steel.
The movie.
Superman.
Why would I hate that?
I feel like 'cause
So
you were-
you're brown, so you can't be Superman.
three can.
No, actually,
Have you ever
there's- there-
seen? Have you ever seen a brown man in any of the Superman movies?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ant-Man. Stupid
Wait, wait.
bitch.
You said-
Ant-Man is Marvel.
No,
Yeah, I was like-
not
like, what?
Ant-Man. Not, but
I was like, Ant-Man's Marvel, Superman's DC, and you're saying
Yeah.
no, Ant-Man's
What?
best friend.
Ant-Man's best friend.
Yeah, was a Hispanic guy.
He was. But that's
it's still
Marvel,
Marvel.
not DC.
Oh, we're just going with DC? Superhero.
Okay. Cheers. Cheers.
Love
Wait,
you.
is that your second one? Is that your second one?
Nope.
Finish that shit. up.
Stupid bitch. You are
He's-
literally playing the part of pace call right now.
There's a parrot up there.
Ooh. All right, here we go. That was weird.
You guys made it really weird.
Mm-hmm. If you want a lifetime supply but could not share, sell, or trade it, what would it be?
This is going to sound really dumb. Really dumb.
Really?
But obviously
obvi.
on par with my answers.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
If I could have a fucking Whataburger a day, that's, first of all, that's contributing to my fucking protein intake.
It is. It is.
And it's a meal.
That's not bad. If you're gonna think about something that you want to eat every day,
Whataburger. I'm from Texas.
there's so many carbs in
I
Whataburger.
don't give.
Fuck. So, one Whataburger a day. That's it.
I could be like the
Lifetime or a lifetime supply. So it could be 3 Whataburgers a day, I guess, because it's a lifetime supply.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
If I could have Whataburger whenever I wanted it, yeah.
Do you have anything?
What'd you say?
I had a different train of thought, but now that you said Whataburger, like I legitimately think like a 16-ounce T-bones would be great. No, my immediate thought was ammo. Like lifetime supply of ammo,
You
like
just
whatever I want, I want to
have
fucking
like these
shoot.
ammo boxes, like the ammo drops
Yeah.
from like
Yeah.
like Call of Duty. Just like
This is like, oh, I walk outside, boom, crate drops with it. Like, thank you.
hell yeah.
Going back to how he preps for like the fucking zombie apocalypse, yeah, that shit fits.
I'm just saying, like that would be fun because I'd be like, oh, you know what? I just kind of want to shoot today, and like, bah, 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 bah,
It's
bah,
like,
whatever
this
the
guy's
fuck
getting
I
ammo,
want.
like zombie apocalypse. You get Whataburger fucking drops. Just like
Yeah, I'm getting fed.
just one burger.
It's not-
just for you.
I'm getting fed.
Legit,
just for
like I
you.
said, that was where my brain went immediately. But when you said Whataburger, I was like, man, having a fucking 16-ounce ribeye every fucking time I want to eat, like that would be like
Like,
carnivore
once a day.
diet.
You're just like
That's
in the
hard,
middle
though.
of the apocalypse.
no,
you're just like,
lifetime supply.
he's like
Lifetime supply. So like if I want 3 ribeyes, 3 16-ounce ribeyes every fucking meal, that's my lifetime supply.
So like,
Yeah,
I
agree.
I'm thinking like one per day. So if
Fuck that. If you
so
could
if you
eat
want-
Whataburger, would you eat one a day? If you had a lifetime supply, would you eat one a day?
per day,
No.
one meal of my
Mm-mm.
day.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
yes. Because
I don't eat one meal a day.
That's no, I agree,
what?
I don't eat one.
but I'm
meal
not
a
gonna.
day.
I'm not gonna
does that
survive
mean?
off of
You don't
fucking
eat-
Whataburger.
What do you mean?
I eat more than once a day.
Yeah, one meal of those 3 meals at least.
Yeah.
No, if I get
Yeah.
a lifetime supply, that is whatever
Okay,
the
so you're
fuck
gonna
I want.
you're gonna eat 3 16-ounce ribeyes every day for the rest of your life.
Maybe.
No, it says
You-
one.
No,
One.
no, nothing said one a day.
That-
It said lifetime supply.
I
Here,
was on.
you can have it.
I was on your
Read it.
page. I was on your
Lifetime
page.
supply. So if lifetime supply, if I
can-
eat 3
hold on.
ribeyes a
You can
day,
survive. You would be able to survive with one meal a day.
you are
Okay, so
totally fucking off
also
here,
like
boys.
if
I'm not.
Sam's Club were like
If you were to
This
get
isn't
that many
Sam's Club.
calories,
This
that
is-
many
no, no,
calories
no,
in one
no,
day.
no.
this is magic.
if
coming
Sam's,
out of thin air.
if Sam's Club or Costco gave you a 1-year membership every year for the rest of your life, that would have been considered a lifetime membership.
Dumb.
No. Normally, when people get a lifetime supply of everything, it's like, oh, they math it out to like what the normal usage is.
This is my choice
No, it's
of
not.
what a fucking lifetime supply is.
Okay, I get that's
and
your
a
opinion, but it's
lifetime
wrong.
supply, right? If your lifetime supply was like, I want coffee for a lifetime supply, do you only get 1 cup a day?
Okay, how many cups of coffee do you drink normally per day?
2.
On average.
But if I had a lifetime supply, I'd drink 5.
Really?
Yes, I have a lifetime. I don't have to pay anymore. I'm not saying I would. And it's 2025. I'm not yelling.
You yelled. You yelled. I
didn't
can attest. He yelled.
Well, your lifetime supplier is worse than mine. That's all
You're
I'm
also
saying.
wrong. You're also wrong. I understand your opinion, but you're fucking wrong.
As much as you want this episode to be called Chances Wrong, it's not going to be.
You know why?
Why?
Because you title the fucking episodes. Chance edits and titles the episodes. I am being
Eddie's
held
wrong.
hostage. I am being creatively held
Eddie?
hostage across my will.
You're wrong.
All right, what would you choose?
What I choose? Lifetime supply.
Lifetime supply.
Lifetime.
Life-
Doesn't matter the scenario.
No, you choose.
I choose.
Yeah.
This is
So
like that
selfish.
movie Brewster's Millions.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen that movie?
Alcohol?
I'd probably get a bottle of alcohol. Doesn't matter.
Every
A
day.
beer, a beer,
Alcohol.
I would be.
I like
fine.
that. That's good.
a bottle of whiskey.
Because that's fucking expensive.
Yeah, it's like
yeah. You spend a lot
just-
of money on alcohol.
just one a day, but like I'm in the zombie apocalypse and I'm
Not
just like
one a day.
running
Not
around
one a
like
day.
killing fucking zombies in the head, like and just like this like drop comes and bro.
A case of alcohol.
Yeah.
Not one a day. A case.
Yeah.
Not one a day. Lifetime supply means
Stupid bitches.
lifetime
Both y'all.
supply
Why?
means I get to choose how much I get
Mm-mm.
in my lifetime.
No,
Yeah.
it's not because
Yeah.
there are strict regulations.
There are
into
rules?
what- Yeah,
There are
there
rules?
are. There
Regulations.
are. No,
Hold on. There
stop.
are rules.
Stop. Yeah.
There are
Regulations.
rules to 2 beers till takeoff. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, so you're saying So what they're saying,
There.
right? For you,
Who's they?
right? Lifetime
they?
supply
Who's
for
they?
ammo. If you chose
Who's
ammo,
they?
okay, so you're only gonna get as much ammo as it takes for you to survive.
Lifetime supply.
But who can
Yeah,
quantify?
that's what they're saying.
But who can
Lifetime
quantify
supply.
that? Who can
Means
quantify
if
that?
I want ammo, I get ammo.
Okay, if you need ammo,
No, if
not
I
if you want,
ammo.
if you need it.
If I'm
To
shooting it, I
lifetime
get it.
supply.
If I'm shooting it, I get it. I'm gonna cut Eddie off. He could go on another tirade for probably another
tirade.
fucking-
What's a tirade?
Forever.
a temper tantrum?
A tirade.
Yeah.
You mean tirade?
You can go on a temper tantrum.
I could also detach my brain for this conversation. Hopefully, you don't ruin anybody this episode.
No guarantees.
I think we did good. I think, like, looking back at all the stuff that has happened, I don't think there's more than 5 points in this episode in which your wife is going to watch and be like, you know what? You could have done
Strike
better.
1, strike 2, strike 3. This motherfucker thinks he's gonna get 5 strikes.
Yeah, he's
Fuck
out.
that. He's out.
He's
You know what? At least you'll survive tonight.
That's true.
Yeah, you got a couple weeks before she actually sees the episode.
You guys got to keep me safe tonight, okay?
We got you.
No.
Yeah.
You're fine tonight. However, 5 weeks down the road.
Yeah.
Can't help you.
Yeah, sorry.
Can't help you.
That's fine. I'll cross that road when it comes.
Yeah. I didn't see him touch a single can
No.
the whole time we were there.
Yep.
We had to fight him to drink just the boat.
Basically made me.
Yeah.
Did he
We
even
did.
bring a boat? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I bet he's fine though.
Yeah. he just had water. As far as I can remember. He just drank water.
Yeah, the whole time.
Yeah.
You, unlike our last guest, have actually watched and understand the ending of the episode,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Sure do.
So,
Mhm.
how do we end the episode?
Well,
No, let him do it. It's
Yeah.
time to invalidate. You going to invalidate?
Invalidation.